Hey, it's me, Renee, and I'm here for another Fun Friday. Often, before I've done Fun Fridays where I talk about fun things that happened lately. Here, I'm gonna do something different. I thought about this for a long time, but yeah, I haven't done it before. But here in this nice cup, I have some notes have where I have names of actors and actresses. So I'm gonna be picking them at random, and then I'm gonna randomly pick a book. So I'm gonna imagine a world where that actor from the note gets cast in that book, and then kind of talk about how that would be. It would work or not. If it would be like if I know a character person would be cool for. If I don't know, like maybe it's not good at all, and I'll just move on because I have quite a few notes here, so I can just move on quickly. And yeah, it's a fun little game for me and you. Now, most of the books on the so this shelf is my red shelf. So I have read all these. So I mean, it's better to go here than over there because talking about books you haven't read, it's not that easy. Um, but again, a lot of these are YA books, and some of these are adult actors. So I suppose some of these could be like he had to be the dad, or he could be, yeah, like someone else. But still, a fun little game. So let's start. Hope you hope you had a nice week. Well, the Texas thing was not cool. I hope you're staying safe. But for I think you hope you're having a good week as you can have. I'm just gonna take that one. I've looked to be wanting to be taken. Skylar Astin. Is his name Skylar Austin? Maybe it's Austin. It's Austin or Astin. That guy from Pitch Perfect and also Zoe's Infinite Playlist. So yeah, him. Okay, I was about to pick a book, but no, I'm not gonna pick a book. I'm gonna do it at random. So, boom, and then I'm gonna just take that book. The Dark Days Pact. Well, I'm thinking this could actually work because so this is a universe where it's kind of been described as Buffy, but just historical setting. It's set in Scotland. No, London. Sorry, London. And it's high society, but there's also demons you have to take. And I'm thinking that Skylar Austin, I suppose he could be like an older lord, but I think also it could also, yeah, I think also it could be one of the love interests in the series because one of them is an older lord, so he can have that older look. Though, like Skylar Austin, he doesn't look ancient, but you can see he's not a teen. So yeah, I think this will be fun. I mean, it's set in London, and I suppose you could have like a Gilded Age American come in, like a new create a new character or make the character American. But also, I imagine Scarlett Orson could do an accent. Like, there's a lot of actors who don't often do accents, but I mean, I think a lot of them has gone to theater school and stuff, so they probably can. They just haven't done them. And also, just because you haven't done it before, you haven't learned in school, doesn't mean you can't do it. Because I mean, there's always a first thing for everything. And yeah, Scarlett Austin and definitely this would be fun. It would be not be that bad. I think would be interesting. And then let's pick a new one. Blah, 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 la, 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 singing while I find it because I can't edit. I'm gonna sing to entertain you. There, yeah. Like Jack, Jill, and Glazer. So they recently came out as non-binary. But they is the actor from, among other things, so let's say Shazam, Shazam, Shazam. Yeah, you know that movie where that superhero gets turned into an adult. And yeah, this is their brother in the movie. They're also played in It, and yeah, they're a really good actor, and I think they're very cute. So yeah, this could be cool. And the actor is, I think they're like 18, 19, 17. So I suppose it could work for a lot of these young adult books. So again, just gonna take my hand and just randomly pick a book. I'm not gonna pick too long. Blameless. Ha! One of the few books here that isn't young adult. Though this is set in a world where we have vampires and werewolves, and both of them live for a long time, and they kind of look the same, or they look one age for a long time. So I suppose Jack Dylan Glazer, I suppose maybe Biffy. I suppose it could. I suppose it could be that, or it could be like one of the werewolves. I'm not really sure which character it could be. I don't. It couldn't be McCune, Lord McCune. That would be wrong, I think, because he's not. He's not buff enough, and he's not tall enough. But he could be in there somewhere as a fun character. I think so. I think so. So yeah, fun. I don't really know how it would work, but yeah, fun to have him in there for a adaptation. And yeah, in case you didn't know, Soulless, that series is being adapted. It's being adapted as an animated series. So yeah, at this point in time, we just know it's being adapted. We don't know if it's movies or TV series, but we do know it's been optioned by people who soon seem excited. So yeah, let's stop talking and start picking. Oops, don't pick all the things. And then we have an oldie but goodie. Oldie. He's not ancient, but yeah. Nicholas Hoult of About a Boy, but also X-Men fame. He plays played the Beast in X-Men, and recently he's played in The Great, or Catching the Great, and he plays the husband in that one. I haven't seen that one yet, but I've seen him in trailers. So yeah. Oh, there's two notes here. One blank. But yeah, Nicholas Hoult. Interesting. I think in this point in time, I think maybe he's like 33 or 4. But he looks youngish. I suppose he could like play at 25 or 7 or something. He could play younger. Like he doesn't look ancient. But yeah, let's get to the book. You know what? I want to pick another shelf. I'm gonna go here. Let's see. Fun. Ha! The Other Side of Happiness, which is actually one of the few adult series as well. Uh, at this one point in time, this was the last book, but now a third book has come out. This is set in Britain. It's set around Sophia, who's Muslim, British, and uh, experiencing what that is, but also a journalist and has a love life, and yeah, stuff happens. I suppose Nicholas Hoult. I suppose I could play the Irishman in this series because I think he probably could do an Irish accent. I'm thinking, and yeah, I'm thinking probably maybe could do that role, or it could like be a colleague at journalist at her newspaper where she works. Yeah, I'm not really sure. This is very fun, just kind of like very impulsive thinking about who they could play because it's not always that easy, really. And yeah, just kind of fun to prickle and to tickle the brain. Tickle the brain. I'm tickling the brain. But yeah, anyway, also check out this book. Then we're gonna do another one. I suppose I can't talk about if I'm gonna do all the notes today. I suppose I could do 2 videos. I kind of want to do a few more at least. And I could also write more after a while. I could like also do like different where I have like different actors and different titles and yeah. Anyhow, yep, it's and then one got stuck. Lovely, lovely. Now we have Tom Holland, who probably most people have heard of. He's the actor behind the latest Spider-Man. He also played in Uncharted. Haven't seen that one yet. I really want to. And he's also very famous for his lip sync battle video, which I love. Who doesn't? And yeah, Tom Holland. I mean, he is, at this point, he is 25, I want to say, he's 25. But he still looks young, so I feel he can still play a teen for a few more years. So yeah, interesting. Let me just go. Just gonna stop there. Charmed by Michelle Cruz. So this is second in a duology. It's a witch duology. So there's scary witches, and yeah, if you like witches but also danger, check out this series. And Tom Holland. Yeah, I love this series. I haven't read it in a few years. I'm thinking could maybe not play the love interest, because the love interest is supposed to come be dropped dead gorgeous, and Tom Holland, he's cute, he's kind of hot sometimes, but he's not drop dead gorgeous. Maybe he's a bit in Uncharted. I wouldn't say he's still drop dead. I suppose maybe you can play like a random sorcerer in this series. We could do that. Yeah, could be that. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna do two more, I think. Or maybe I could do the rest. I mean, there's not that many more. I don't know. I'm gonna do one more at least. Then we have Will Poulter, who, sorry. Lately, he used to be most famous for playing in the Narnia movies. Well, played in two of them, one of them. He played Eustace in the Narnia movies. Now, but he also played in Meet the Millers, and now he's been casted as Adam Warlock in the Guardians 3 movie. So yeah, that's interesting. He has quite a range. He can do a lot of things. I haven't seen all his movies, but I do know he's played in a lot of different stuff and stuff. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go upwards. Yeah. The Dark Days Pact again. Well, Dark Days, yeah, Pact. You know what? I'm gonna pick a different book because I don't want to do the same series. This one maybe? Reticence by Gail Carriger. Yeah. Could he maybe play Percy, maybe? I suppose he could play Percy. It wouldn't be that off. I mean, Percy is supposed to be cute, but different looking. I mean, because Will Poulter, even though he's buffed up, his face is still his face. Not that he's ugly. I suppose for a long time you haven't really seen him as like. For a long time he played so young, and he's played a lot of villains, so he's not like. He's not Hugh Grant. So I'm thinking maybe he could play Percy. Not that Percy's supposed to be looking villainous, but I mean, you know what I mean. Like, he's not supposed to be drop the gold goods either. No, this model is, and he's Percy. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe, or maybe like he could play. They could like I suppose it could like invent a new character for him to play, but just play in this like adaptation of this book. I suppose that's kind of cheating to like say, "Hey, I'm gonna cast people in different roles," and then say, "Cast a new character." But yeah, sometimes it's kind of difficult to find a character. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. If you know who he could play in this universe or this book, please comment to me down below. You know what? This is fun. I'm gonna be doing a few more. Hiding. Okay, I'm doing that one then. Easy to take. And we have Jordan Fisher. And yeah, also you've probably noticed a lot of these males. I don't know why all of these are males. I think I might have had males on my brain. Like, I think I may I don't know why. I just wrote a lot of male or male names, male actors. So yeah, but yeah, Jordan Fisher. So he sang in Moana, "You're Welcome" on the soundtrack, and then afterwards he's pretty famous for doing blah, 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 blah. To All the Boys Loved Before. P.S. I Still Love You. He played in that one, and the love interest in that one, or the second love interest in that one. And now this year he's kind of become the Jennifer E. Smith guy, because he's in two of them. One of them he's producing. Both of them are coming to Netflix, if I'm not wrong. And yeah, like the first one is coming this July. Hello, goodbye, and everything in between. But yeah, having him in more adaptations would be fun. And yeah, okay, let's do this. Let's try a bit up here. Oops, gonna do this one. Have competence. You know what? I'm going to do this one because it's the same series. I will try to stick different series. Blah, 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 blah. Here, I think. Different series. Rebel Mechanics. Interesting. This is actually one of the few series I haven't finished. But yeah, it is a steampunk. It's the first not duology? Trilogy? Duology? Yeah, I know there's a sequel at least. But yeah, this is also set in a different world or alternative world where it is the 1888, but United States is still part of the of England. They haven't become their own country, but so they're still kind of thought of as colony, like rightly so. Like in our world, yeah, a lot of people said like the New World and colonies for a long time, but the United States haven't been a colony for many, many years. But in this world, they are. But they're kind of fighting for the liberty. And yeah, I haven't read this book in 5 years, 6 years. I remember reading it. I don't remember that much about it. But yeah, having Jordan Fisher in this world will be fun. I'm thinking it's a steampunk world. So like maybe having him be part of the resistance, though I suppose maybe that's too easy because he's black. But it could be that, or it could like be, we could do a business route where we could play with one of the lords, because I believe this has kind of like, well, not lords, but like it has kind of both rich people and also poor people in it. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because the main character is the governors, so there's some rich people in it, and yeah, that will be interesting. Interesting. Of course, if you want to talk about people you want to see these actors play in the comments, that will also be fun. You know what? I just have 3 left. I'm not doing it all because this is fun. Because I might also do the same with the same notes, but just different books in a later video. But yeah, now we have a blank page. You know what? I'm gonna be making what's the name again? I'm gonna be just picking a name out of random because I want to not pick another one. Oh, I suppose I could, but yeah. I'm gonna be saying. I'm gonna say. No, I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say Chucky. No, sorry. I don't dare to say it, but the actress who plays America Chavez in Doctor Strange movie. That was maybe she's in the third one, but at least in the second one, I think she did a really great job. I would love to see more of her. So yeah, I'm gonna say her. I don't dare to pronounce her first name, so I'm gonna link her down below, and then let's go. Ha! Act your age, Eve Brown. So this is set in England in a small town. A lot of people are white in this one, but you could have someone be Latina. I suppose she could be. This is set in a hotel or bed and breakfast. She could be one of the people who work in the bed and breakfast, or she could be uh uh what's the name again? She could be a guest. Forgetting the word guest. Yeah. Uh, or she could also like be in the beginning from like Eve's early life. She could be one of society ladies. That could happen. I don't know who she could be. Not that easy, but yeah, interesting. Then we have go too long. Haha, Ben Barnes. So Ben Barnes, like he's kind of, at least in my head, kind of pretty famous for doing adaptations. He's done Narnia. He recently did Six of Crows. I believe he's done some sort of, yeah. He also did Oscar Wilde. The Picture of Dorian Gray. I believe he's done some Marvel stuff. I believe he's done some Austen. Haven't most British actors done that at some point of time? Yeah, anyway. And he said he kind of wants to do some rom-coms. And I have some more rom-coms here, so maybe I'll pick a rom-com now. And yeah, let's go. Ooh, stop. Ha! The Secret Fire by Cedar Doherty and Camille Roosevelt. So again, this is kind of a YA book, so most of the characters are young, but there are some older characters as well. And again, I haven't read it in quite a few years. But I suppose he could it could be a teacher at the school. It could be a random demon, or yeah, I don't really know what it could be. But it would be fun to see him in an adaptation of this one. I suppose we could retitle this video Renee needs to reread more books. Because yeah, a lot of books I have fun memories of, but I can't remember that much from them. I suppose that's kind of not that unusual in the reading community. Just two left. Okay, I'm picking this one. And then we have Henry Cavill, who's pretty famous for doing Spider-Man, Superman, but he's also done Witcher lately, and yeah, he's done lots of different stuff. I think that's probably his most famous role still. But yeah, Cavill. Interesting. I'm gonna go up there, I'm thinking. This one? The Lost Plots. So this is a universe that has vampires, fae, probably werewolves as well, but you don't really meet them. But yeah, vampires have a big part in it, but it's also fae, and then you also have dragons. Maybe he could play a dragon, though most of the dragons are Asian looking, so that would be wrong. I suppose he could play. That's a bit wrong, but like Simu Lee could play uh, Kai in this adaptation. That would be fun. But yeah, anyway, Henry Cavill, who could he play? Maybe because there's actually a Sherlock Holmes-ish character in this world, and he just played Sherlock Holmes in the Enola Holmes series. Would you want to play it again? I mean, this is fun to play around this sandbox. I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. I love this book is video. It's just me picking a book and then saying maybe. I don't know. Does it work? Does it not work? But fun. And then we have Haley Seinfeld, famous for Bumblebee, Pitch Perfect, and lately the Hawkman, no Hawkman, Hawkeye Disney Plus series, which I didn't like that much, but yeah. And she's also, I want to say she's done some YA adaptations. No, she was in talks to play all of them. I don't remember. I think maybe not. Anyway, okay, yeah, let's go. Let's go up because it's fun to take a new shelf. 1, 2, 3. Same series. No, you won't. I'm gonna go up there. 1, 2, 3. Up, 3. Vampire Academy. So this is already being adapted. Yay, very excited. It's being made to a new TV series. They're already filmed this first season. And I've heard some rumors that they may already cast people from the second season and like from the second books and stuff. But yeah, Haley Seinfeld in this universe. Well, I think it would be fun. I think it could be fun. I mean, you've seen her kicking ass in Hawkeye. So yeah, playing like Guardian, or maybe she could play a Strigo. That could be fun also. I don't know who she could play. I'm not sure. I suppose some people may say she could play Rose, but like that's been casted, and honestly, I don't really see that much. But maybe she could play Royal, or just a or just a Moroy. She could do that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Anyway, now it is empty. So that will be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this little fun, crazy chaoticness. I hope you have a nice weekend, or if you're seeing this in the morning, have a nice afternoon or day, and I'll see you later next week. Bye!